Hello everyone, Digitrax Dad back again, and today I want to talk about the UP5 Universal Panel by Digitrax. And Universal Panel comes in the usual Digitrax packaging, which looks like this, and is a panel mounted on your fascia, has a circuit board and instructions in it. Now, the problem when you go and put one of these together is that you put the screws in to your panel and the panel ends up less than 90 degrees. So if you have a look at that, can you see that clearly on there? That we've got this big angle in here, okay, where it's just not aligned, so when it's in the panel, the circuit board wants to flip up in the air. So what I want to do today is just show us how we make our universal panel look like that instead. Nice and right angles in here. So let's get started. Okay, so let's start by opening up our UP5 pack. As I said, it comes from Digitrax with the instructions, which are of course very important, and you should read those from cover to cover before you do anything. That comes with the panel itself, and it comes with the circuit board. Now, the circuit board, first thing we note on the circuit board is it has loconet throttles on the front, loconet throttles on the back, loconet throttle on the side, and a plug for a 12-14 volt power supply. Now, it's not immediately obvious which is the front and the back, other than there's an LED. Black screws go to the front and silver screws go to the rear. So what we want to do is, first of all, take off those black screws. All you need to do this is a screwdriver, loosen those screws off like so. Now, the other thing I like to do with my panels is put a nylon washer, like one of these, okay, made out of nylon. I like to use that between my screw and my panel. Reason is that the nylon washer helps prevent the screw damaging this panel and the adhesive label on it over time. So the way I solve it, I put one of the washers on the front, and to help space that out, I put one of the washers on the back as well. Right, time for the other one. Get a washer on the front side of the screw, place it through the hole, okay, like so. And then get another washer, put one on the back, swing it down, line it up with the hole, and screw it in. Don't over tighten, it's just to secure it to the front. As you can see in through here, a nice right angle connection. Where that's important is if you've only got a limited space on the back where you're mounting it. I'll go ahead and mount this, and I don't have the same problem. I think it's better to have it nice and secure, and nice right angles. Just so you know, I get my washers from Litchfield Station, litchfieldstation.com. I buy them in a pack of 50, I think it's $5 or something like that, and that lasts me for quite a few jobs like these. Yeah, so Litchfield Station's where I get mine from, but I'm sure you can, many stockist hardware, you can get these. Okay, so what we've got here is the panel position. What I've gone ahead and done is cut out a hole. I've cut out, as you can see, it's about 2¼ inches by about 1½ inches, and that means that the board of UP5 will slide in and give me some room to adjust it so I can make it nice and central here on the panel. So we loosely place that in there. I get my mounting screws. Once again, with my mounting screws, I like to put on one of these nylon washers. I'm using white screws, but any sort of an M3.5 screw, something of that nature, would work, which I think is like an 8G, 6G screw. So yeah, on that front, I just keep a collection of screws handy, different sizes, different colours, different shapes, you know, round head, dome head, self-tappers, just different screws on hand. So that's our UP5 panel now mounted. Okay, we've got the UP5 universal panel now mounted in our on our fascia and in this drawer here. What I'm going to do later on is cut these screws off at the back here so that we don't poke our fingers on them. What we're going to do now is just plug in the LocoNet cable here and power supply in through here. So to do that, I've made up a 2.1mm power jack, just with basically some speaker cable here, as you see, soldered that onto the jack, and then you've got a jack cover that clips over the top of that. These are a few cents item, 75 cents or something like that. So you bring that down, plug that into the power socket on the side, and you can locate that out of the way inside your board. We can nail those down later on. We've got our LocoNet cables here. Okay, so I've previously wired up the PM42, the power management board here, and that needs to connect into our LocoNet connection as well. So we plug one of those in here, like so. I'll tuck that away so it's nice and neat. And we plug our other LocoNet cable here, and that connects on down. And in this case, that connects down to a UR91 radio receiver, one of the simplex receivers over here. Similarly, we have a jack for that, and the same power supply can be used. We plug that in like that. In this case, what I've done is I've bought some generic power supplies. These are 14 volt power supplies from a Chinese supplier. I bought 4 or 5 of them. They are 1 amp rated, they are 14 volts, and just perfect for powering all these boards. Much more cost effective than the PS14 from Digitrax, and mine included shipping. I think I got 4 units for about $12 with free delivery to Australia. Not a bad deal. Have a look at them, they're well worth it for the powering up your devices. So that's it, folks. That's all I wanted to share with you tonight. Any questions, don't hesitate, leave them below the video and I'll get back to you. Hey, thanks for watching.